coming at you live. Fox and CNN, we gave them time. Real news coming at you live. Real issues and good vibes. Okay, real news.
Same beat but a different vibe. And we coming every week and we speaking on true crimes.
Speaking on true crimes, Champ and Alice go on air, now we pop.
This is Real News. I'm your host, Josh.
And I'm Champ. Welcome back to another and a new episode. This week we're going over the hottest topics around the country. It's Real News. We got sports,
Politics,
music,
and everything else that matters. So, man, come sit back with us and listen to what we got to tell you, man.
Around, y'all. Alright, since we back in action, back in full effect, Champ and your boy Josh on scene and on site. We're going to start it off with history on this day. I know the people have been waiting for it. They've been looking for it. But it's a little tragedy strikes our history of the day. But
sad news. Sad, definitely.
It's history.
Sad
It
memories.
and, we need to think about it because this is actually something that relates to 2018, 2019, some of the tragedies we've still been seeing.
Yeah.
On April 16th, 2007 is when a mass shooter who actually attended the school Virginia Tech murdered 32 people at Virginia Tech within a 2-hour span. That morning of April 16th, 2007. We're not going to speak his name because we're not giving him no energy. He was an Asian man. We'll give you that. Sad story, but obviously nothing. I mean, things have changed, but
there's still mass school shooting still going on. It's sad to say it, but things are still happening. And what makes it even bad was the school had such a delayed reaction where they actually could have, maybe even prevented. They couldn't have stopped the first 2 killings that happened because that was, what sprung the whole incident. But there was delayed and, vague messaging that, went out that left a lot of, students out for dry and that, could have caused a lot of casualties that did happen.
Right, could have saved a lot of people. So I know Virginia Tech's got to be one of the most locked down schools nowadays. Yeah. I'm just guessing because of that major tragedy that went on so recently. One of the most mass deadly shootings. That means most people killed. It's up there. It's up there. Sad story, but we want to remind you to watch the signs. Watch out for the signs. If you need help, you need to go talk to somebody. You don't need to be taking out this type of energy on random people because that's just ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. They said it was some students. Some students knew he had issues. Some teachers said he had problems, but it wasn't enough to really stop him. We had a shooter. I believe it was 2017. Now that Parkland shooting in Florida. This dude was reported to the FBI. He's guns. He's crazy. I believe he's gonna do a mass shooting. Ain't nothing was done. So
we just need people to when they see the signs. After you see signs, you have to take action. There's no more observing. The observing job is over.
Something needs to be done.
Yeah,
so
it's definitely an action time after you see signs. I mean, there's no reason for us to be even
discussing this.
Yeah,
it's extended to the police force as well. FBI, when y'all get some info, some tips, please check on it for us because we see what happened when y'all did not follow and do y'all jobs.
It can lead to some deadly stuff.
So we don't want to talk about it anymore, but we're going to talk about it because it's history on this day. So we're going to leave you with that thought. Stay safe. Peace and blessings to everybody.
But please be safe out here. I'm glad we back.
Cause the lyrics that I'm bringing like the aura of a demon got fire in the verse like the thing you throw the ring in. So the Jacksons I'm receiving, my Jacksons do the singing. I go Russell with the rings in.
Alright, so we in the tech news, tech field today. Everything's growing. I'm sure you've actually heard about 3D printing.
Yeah.
There's 3D printed cars,
shoes, phones, anything you can think, guns.
Crazy.
Anything you can think about, you can basically 3D print now. But
now we got something that's really going to benefit us. What they got, Josh?
Scientists at Tel Aviv University have 3D printed a heart. It's 2.5 centimeters long, so it's about the same size as a rabbit's heart.
Very small.
So it can't be used for humans right now, but still, it's a beating heart, and it also has DNA from a live patient. Right. So it is a perfect match for him, even though it would not, because of the size difference, it would not work. But perfect match. So this could, benefit down the road. We can get them to, bigger sizes.
Big.
We could be doing transplants now. The thought about, a rejection, is gone now because it's basically just another organ that your own cells created.
Right.
So
they develop with your body fats and tissues, and it's just a big step in the science community, technology community, medical community,
all that.
Because replacing organs is something that is huge. From from cancer on down to the smaller diseases, liver disease, whatever you may have it. Organ transplants are huge. So obviously they're getting there, and they're getting to a point where they can possibly make you a whole human heart with your DNA through 3D printing. Crazy process. Y'all go look that up. We don't have time to explain that.
It's wild. It's wild.
Crazy process. There's whole cars out here that's 3D printed. So I'm glad they turn it into something very useful.
For something useful and something that can bring good, all around good.
Right.
There's a lot of other 3D printed things that could be used for harm, but so
finally we getting there in the medical community. So just a little quick update for y'all. Some real news, some tech news. Right here on Real News.
Bow.
All right, so the former governor of Massachusetts, Bill Weld, a Republican, said he's going to run against President Trump in the 2020 election. Now, this is rare that we see from sides who already have the presidency, but as we know, Trump is one of the most controversial figures in human history, especially to get all the way to the presidency. Bill Weld said he wants to truly preserve what makes America great.
Yeah.
So maybe he's seeing that some of Trump's points is not really
hitting the
point of making America great. And he also says, which I truly agree with, when both sides are at win all cost war with each other, which I do see because Trump is such a controversial negative figure
that the Democrats are throwing any and everything they can at him to to make him fold or make a bad decision to where a lot of the real issues are being missed. That's just because they have to dump so much dirt just to even get to the issue.
Right. So, I agree. So everybody's losing. The American people are losing. I agree with my man.
Yeah.
And you know what? Personally, you can be what you're gonna be, but you so in my face with it. Even I wouldn't consider myself a Republican. I would just much rather have this guy, who I feel like he won't claim to be a woman antagonizer and a racist. He won't claim it publicly. Shit, put him up there. I'll still vote against him if he win. Trust me, I would feel a lot better. And I don't know his politics, but let's be real, America. When Trump was voted in office, y'all just worry about the one little statement.
Y'all waved it off.
Let's go back to the 60s. You know what I'm saying? Let's go back to before the civil rights days. That's all it was when let's go vote for Trump. In my mind, that's my personality. That's what I'm bringing to the table. That's my thought process.
That's when he thought America was great. So
that's my thought process, everybody. So just putting it out there, just letting you know that people are actually trying to run against Trump because we know it's a lot of controversy within his party as well. Everybody does not agree with some of his rhetoric and some of the things he wants to push on people. So 2020, next year, we'll see how that goes. We've already given you a few political thoughts. So we're going to stay updated, stay in tune. And
definitely stay updated on this, y'all.
That's all we got. Okay, and some pop culture news. As most of us around the world know, Game of Thrones premiered with its final 8th season on April 14th, 2019. On the 15th, we got the report of how many people watched it. It shattered its own HBO record by bringing in 17.4 million viewers.
God, there's a lot of y'all watched that.
I was one of them, man. I was waiting for it. They gave a year off, so that's the ultimate buildup of suspense to literally go off for a year. Months. You give people who had no idea about the show a year to catch up. You give people who were already watching the show just a year of anticipation. So now you got to watch that first minute on Sunday night because you don't want to, you're just so ready for it. They knew exactly what they was doing. They said they had to do a little bit work and they wanted to actually get into wintry scenes, so they had to wait, a little bit later in the year to film than usual. But they know exactly what they was doing. It's all marketing. It's all big money, and I gotta say I enjoyed it.
I guess it worked because he got this guy to look. I'm not one of the big, fans of Game of Thrones, but that's all everything has been about. It's been about Game of Thrones. Every social media I've been knowing, everything is all Game of Thrones. So it's pretty big right now, and a few, probably when it ends, I might catch the wave and go, recap it when I can watch it nonstop, catch every episode. So
right. I enjoyed the first
marathon
one. The last 6 are going to be an hour and 20 minutes, so that should be exciting. 8 episode, 8th season, huge worldwide phenomenon. So much money being made off of it. I mean, it just is what it is. It's entertaining. Very good show. I would recommend it. I'd give it 5 out of 5 stars, and I would recommend it. If you over about 15, though, it's lit. It's graphic. It's very graphic. We in this day and age, so I'm gonna give it to 15-year-olds because they know what the hell going on.
It is what it is.
Let's just be real. But under that, we might want to wait
slow it
2
down.
or 3 years. But very
cream,
interesting.
baby.
And if you're a mature person, it'll be nothing because it is a little nudity, cursing, but very interesting. If you just can follow a story like an adult would, you're gonna enjoy it. So
if you like that action, it is for you.
That's what it is. And that's just another update right here on Real News.
He passed the L, then started to speak.
Say one day, kid, you be just like me.
Took a smooth pool cause the vibe so clean. Then Alexander started tapping me. Said, open your eyes, brother, you been asleep, must have passed out. Watching bleed, you should look it up. Don't know what I mean. Been on the anime since 13. What a crazy ass Halloween. I'm over here thinking, was that a dream?
Alright, so we're getting into music on the week. We're gonna do our usual tip out 5 top Billboard songs.
Picks, baby. So this is what we got. We got at number 1.
Nope, we're gonna start with number 5.
Ooh, we're gonna do a countdown this week?
We'll count up. I don't know. We're gonna start with number 5.
Boom.
That's my girl, Hasley, Without Me. When I say my girl, I've never heard a single piece of her music. She's gorgeous. So that's my girl. She's still in the top 5. We've been talking about her in the top 5 for months on months. So shout out to her. Much love.
Got number 4. We got that guy Post Malone.
Wow. That's the name of the song. Wow. We're not saying wow to him being in it.
Because
we know he be in it.
Post Malone, that's the name of his shit.
Wow, that's the name of the song is Wow. So shout out to Post Malone. He's actually got 2. We're coming up on another one real soon. But number 3, Ariana Grande, 7 Rings.
Baby.
I believe she performed it at Coachella. I believe she's, another beautiful young lady that's just, she get around music-wise, as in she performing here, there, everywhere.
She does concerts just about. She's a good entertainer,
Right, and she keep her name in the media, and I'm sure that helps her keep her status in the top 5 because when people talk about it, they want to hear it. So, we get into it. And she's been in it constantly just as long as Hasley, the other girl, has been in. So that's pretty cool. Shout out to the females in it. Love to see that diversity. We got black, white. Actually, we have not named a black person yet, but.
And then we got at number 2. We got Sunflower
by Post
Malone.
From the song Spider-Man to the Spider-Verse. Now, I said when this movie leave the theater, I thought the song would leave the top 5.
Yeah,
but no. I'm guessing people vibing really with the DVD. Song, I guess they at the crib. I did. Will never come on in the DVD. Like, what's this? So, hey, it's still booming. Like I said, it's a catchy vibe. I took a chance and went and listened to it a while ago. So it's definitely something nice to vibe to and relax. Vibing. But now here we already did the male, female. Now let's get some color into the mix, which is an odd way we're gonna get some color into the mix because it's a country song,
country-ish
country song. Now I'll be honest with y'all, I was not gonna go listen to this song, but being around guys like this, I heard it before I knew it was number 1 on top 5, and it's what it should be. It's entertaining. It's everybody once they hear it, they gonna sing it. And they gonna rock their body, and the girls could shake their ass if they want. The dudes could jump up and down if they want.
It's the best of both worlds.
You're right. What more do you want? It's got that. It does definitely have a country feel to it for the country music lovers. So Lil Nas, Old Town Road is your number 1 song
featuring Billy Ray.
Before we get too deep into it, because we didn't mention it. I think this is his debut song, or at least the song, his first song he's blowing up with.
Blow up song, because the original one with just him on it, they tried to take it off,
right.
#1 country, but Billy Ray, said, let me hop on it and then make it country.
And it sounds super similar. It's not like
any change.
It's not any song, any change at all. They
it's
just
added a different verse, I guess.
They just added one voice, and even Billy Ray's voice sounds hip hopish. It sounds like he's trying to catch the wave. It's not his usual sound, so it's interesting. Like I said, it's what you think it would be,
and it's crazy because it's a mashup. It's a mashup of country and rap. So
it's catchy. It's what is going to get you to #1 on the Billboard, and
it's something different.
So download. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Like I said, I wasn't going to do it, but I listened to it, and I enjoyed it. I can't say I didn't like. Oh, that song's trash. I mean, it's entertaining. It's exactly what it's supposed to be. So that's #1 on the Billboard. But while we here, y'all check out Apple Music, Spotify, and all other streaming platforms. Or just go to Google, search JustAirWaves. JustAirWaves, one word, and you will find all our content. But we actually have a team album out with Reese Rowland as our lead man on it. Has the most lead songs. It's his album, but he's so much of a brother that he let it be
everybody on the track
under a team name. So it is a JustAirWaves album, but it's called KOK Chronicles, and that's my brother Reese Rowland solo album with a lot of features from the whole team. So y'all please go check that out. Before you check out this Billboard Top 5, because they on the Billboard Top 5.
They already.
They on there for a reason. Do that after you go download
this new sound, this new wave.
There you go. Real news.
Okay, on real news, and we're gonna end it with sports now. We got the NBA playoffs. We got a little golf news and
something I'm gonna sprinkle on Josh's head at the end that he gonna have to figure out.
Sprinkle.
First, we just gonna pick a few first round series for y'all. Now we got a few game 1s, a few game 2s in the book, but everything is still up in the air. So we ain't clout chasing. We just going.
We gonna pick who we feel like gonna win.
Judgment calls. We ain't cheating. Ain't nobody down 3-0. You know what I'm saying?
It ain't like nobody eliminated really yet. Everything's up in the air.
I'm gonna hit you with the first one. 76ers versus the Brooklyn Nets. That series is tied 1-1. Who you got, big fella?
I got the Sixers. I'm kind of disappointed in them losing the game 1, but I'm still gonna keep up with them.
Right.
These are my Eastern Conference Final pick. So I'm gonna hold them down until they are kicked out. So
I can feel that. I like the Sixers in it, man. It's too much talent on that Sixers team to flop this early in the playoffs.
Yeah, definitely.
It would be crazy. Horrible. It would be horrible. It wouldn't be even nothing for them to rebuild. It's just like y'all got to play better because y'all got too much talent out there.
Y'all got it all. And then if this crumbles, 2 of those main key guys could leave. So this is definitely a test. And
I think Butler's leaving regardless, unless they win a whole ring.
But that's hearsay. So that's neither here or now. We're on just picking the teams.
Take it to the West. We got the Spurs and the Nuggets playing game 2 right now. But right now the Spurs are up 1-0. Who you got?
Whew. It's tough. When I say tough to pick against the Spurs, Pop. That's that guy. He gonna coach them up. And they're up 1-0 right now. And the Nuggets are kind of young. Never really been to the playoffs.
There you go. They go to
with this whole group. Never really been deep. They've never been tested like this. The playoffs is different than the regular season. So I'm going with the Spurs, the upset, because that is a 2-7, matchup with the Spurs being the 7th seed. So I'm going to go with the upset in that.
I got the Spurs as well. I think the Nuggets are about a year's away. They keep that core together. Jokic is a monster. And he's just holding it down.
If it weren't for some crazies, he could be an MVP.
I'm sure they could attract another free agents because, Denver seems like a nice place. So I think they're a year or 2 away from making a real run. But, I got the Spurs pulling out that series as well.
Let's stay in the East. We're going to do the Milwaukee Bucks versus the Detroit Pistons.
Bucks.
1-8.
Bucks.
let's just say Bucks.
We ain't even
with my guy Blake Griffin done for the series. It's no contest.
The series is done.
Let's get that out of here. Let's keep it in the Eastern game. We're gonna go with Toronto versus the Orlando Magic.
I'm gonna take the lead on this because I'm gonna take one of your lines. I picked Toronto to go to the Eastern Conference Finals and win it. So, like you said, I'm gonna ride with them till the wheels roll off. They down 0-1. We're in the middle of game 2 as we speak. I believe. I don't think it's over yet. I got the Raptors pulling out that series, getting it done against Orlando.
I also have the Raptors, pulling back, getting it done. They're gonna not, they couldn't sweep them, but they're gonna brush them under the rug quick, they're gonna get them out the way.
We got one more, maybe the most interesting matchup in the playoffs because talent-wise, they so close, and general interest-wise, very close. We got Dame Lillard of the Portland Trail Blazers versus Russ of the OKC Thunder, but you got CJ McCollum, you got Paul George, you got a few big guys on both teams. They match up well. So I'm looking at a 7-game series.
Well, first round, tough round.
7-game series. Portland pulled out. They pulled out game 1. But I'm going with Paul George, Russell Westbrook, Mr. Triple-Double, to get him in 7. So I'm extending it, and I got it. It's going to be close, so don't call me crazy if they lose.
But you going to say they going to cut it
up. Because I damn sure picked them last year, and they lost to the Jazz like it was nothing. But
they going to clutch it up this year.
No Melo, right? That's what y'all said. Y'all need to get rid of Melo, right? That's everybody's problem, right? So let me see if everybody run through the playoffs and say.
My issue with the OKC Thunder in this pick, because I want to pick them too, I think Paul George's shoulder's hurt. Because they've been talking about both his shoulders, so I don't think he's 100%.
He's not.
And if I could get a real percentage of how good he is shooting-wise, because he did struggle in game 1, so... And with them saying he has a shoulder injury, I'm going to put that 100% on that being the reason why he struggled. So, just depending on how he feel, could be what swings this matchup. So,
how many games? Who you got?
6 games. OKC.
This dude is crazy. Whatever. That's our few picks for the NBA playoff series. So y'all give us some comments, whatever y'all want below. Let us know who you like. Let us know if we was wrong. We said no, that was something outrageous. We want to hear it because we want to let you know how wrong you might sound too.
Right.
Let me hear your opinion then, sir, ma'am, madam.
Huh?
Big ears, the Will Smith ears. We listening.
But let's get to the biggest and probably the best news of the week.
Tiger Woods, y'all.
Tiger is back.
Tiger Woods, yo.
I'm telling you.
Man, I was so excited when I found out about Tiger, and it has everything to do with race. Let's just be real. Let's just be real.
He black. He back swinging good in golf.
I felt an accomplishment when they said Tiger had won. I was keeping, my little eye, because that's the only reason I'm interested in golf. Keeping my little eye on the Masters. He was in the hunt, in the hunt, and came up the last day and caught a whole dub. Shout out to Tiger Woods, y'all. Y'all don't even remember that. Tiger Woods, y'all. But shout out to Tiger back. First Masters since 2008, and his first
major
since 2010, I believe.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Long time.
It's crazy because after he won, I've been seeing a whole lot of black dudes out here in red little polos and little golf hats.
Black pants.
Hey, out here,
red shirt,
I'm
black
like,
pants.
I'm just leaving the range. That got Tiger back, got everybody feeling good about their swings.
Feeling good, man. Feeling good.
I'm just glad for the culture, baby.
For the culture. All right. Now we've congratulated Tiger. That's definitely our clap of the week. I'm going to flip it to you one more time. I'm going to give you something to think about.
Flip it on
I'm going to answer it first, so I'm going to let you steam. I'm going to let it steam. But without getting in too many details, the Arizona Cardinals have the number 1 pick, and it's a thought process that they may go with Kyler Murray, a quarterback, even though they went quarterback. First round last year. Mm-hmm. There are multiple defensive ends that are going in the first 5 picks regardless. So my question to you, which I'm going to answer first, is you got one of those impressive D-ends or Kyler Murray going first for the Cardinals. I'm going to go first. I think no Kyler Murray, they're not going to shock the world. Now, that may be shocking the world by not shocking the world. I don't know yet.
You don't know.
I think, and I'm going to go trade possibility, but I got no Kyler to the Cardinals at 1. They're going to try to work with Rosen. They're going to see what they can do. They're going to see if they can get something they really, really need for that number 1 pick and hopefully build on this kid.
So you're going to need number 1.
You're going to need something. You're going to need something. So I got the feel. I'm going to say one of them impressive D-ends. Unless they trade it, they're going to get Bosa or Josh Allen or one of them guys that's just completely ready to tear up quarterbacks. Monster. So I got the field, not Kyler Murray. What you got, brother?
Woo! I mean, when the head coach loves him, and everybody's talking about him, it's hard to say that they're not going to go with Kyler Murray. And that's why I'm saying they're going with Kyler Murray. Because, let's just be real. The head coach, he wants to sink and die with his ship. Josh Rosen is not his guy. He didn't draft him. He didn't bring him to Arizona. He has a chance to bring a guy there that he thinks fits the offense that he wants to run. So, this can be the guy that, gets you rings and has you sitting coaching that one team for like the next 7 to 8 years making bank. Or this can be the guy that takes you out in like 3 years because you picked him. But you'll feel better about it knowing that it's your guys, not the guy that the last guy picked. Right. So I'm going with Kyler Murray if I was the coach.
Got you. All right, I got you. Kyler Murray, your number 1 pick. Like I said, just a little something to sprinkle on the top. We're going to end it there. We still got that word / quote of the week. We're going to give y'all some motivational facts. Something to think about during your week. Something to keep you positive and uplifted. We're going to be right back.
I'm the one they call from the favors, in tune with the Most High. Just airways, be the savior, be the savior.
Yeah, and we the saviors. Bat in my hand, about to do you a favor. Blood in the air, and we won't see you later.
Okay, so for my quote of the day, I'm gonna give y'all a good one. I'd rather regret the things that I have done than regret the things that I haven't. So take that leap. Whatever you're thinking about right there, whatever you're indecisive about, just do it. Just go out there and do it, man. Just say good or bad after it ends. Just say, I did it. Regardless of whatever anybody says about it, I did it. You can't say anything else. I can do whatever because, I did it.
Put your mind to it. I like that. I'm gonna stay similar. A fire only stays lit if you stoke it. Now, this is something I have not read this. That's off the top of the dome. Now, we all know a fire. Spark it up, do a little bit, it's going to grow big. After a while, it's going to start to diminish. But if you stoke it, throw some more wood in there, you move it around, it will stay large. That means stay consistent at what you do. That means continue to do it. Continue to push forward. When your flame is big, that's when you're excited. That's when we get to cook everything. But
there can still be improvements.
2 or 3 people are going to go to sleep, and they're like, yo, we need that fire to be up all night. Yo, you got to do something to the fire. You cannot let that fire go out. And that's a metaphor for your passion. When we add our height of things, we are so excited
that we forget about everything else that built us up to that.
Metaphorical commitment that we don't stick with. Let's stick with them. Let's stoke that fire. Let's keep it burning. Let's keep our flame big. And let's keep it tuned in on Real News. All right. Thank y'all. Another new episode. We love y'all.
Episode 8,
we appreciate
baby.
the patience. We appreciate the patience. Season 8 Game of Thrones. Avengers Endgame coming soon.
Oh my God, I can't wait. That is going to be crazy.
The media sessions are crazy right now.
We're going to have y'all a live recap.
We're gonna do the live on the Instagram before we go. We're not doing the live of the movie. It ain't worth it. But we're going to do the pre-live Instagram, the prep up for the movie. Get y'all excited because we're going to be excited. But that's just some more real news for you. We thank y'all.
Everybody's going to die.
Once again for tuning in and sticking with us again on Real News.
Baby.
Now I'm thinking it's a duet. She won't stop till I do it. I remix Bluebirds, still will leave your ass blue black. The trees is where my
my nest at. You test that thinking you
Real news.
Same beat but a different vibe. And we coming every week and we speaking on true crime.
One day it's gonna be televised. One day it's gonna be televised. Yeah. One day it's gonna be televised.